I picked out a gypso, and with the gypso, just like I had to do in the container that this week's tutorial, you've got to take and make it into little clusters. But we can cut this into little small clusters too, like we can come down here and we can separate it. So if we want to give the chick a headpiece, I've got a little smaller floral. I've got a yellow peony here, or this might be a ranunculus. I think this is a ranunculus. These are smaller. For the floral, we could give him a little headpiece and just make it all cutesy. Let's do that. The other option was to make it into more of a floral design, come in the front and come in the back, like we did on the big bunny. I'm gonna get my foam on. We can kind of stay small with the foam because we're dealing with a kind of a smaller project anyway. Let me zoom in a little for you guys. There we go. Oh, these are my scratch foam. If I use one right there, then it could be like a little side headpiece. I think that'd be cute. I need my Gorilla Glue. And we're going on the side of the wood here, so it'll definitely suck in our foam there. Good. I'm going to keep this pretty small. A little bit here and a little bit here. Okay, so my foam is on. I'm going to use the same technique where I cover the glue with some Spanish moss. And we'll put that right in. Perfect. These are so cute. You guys, I cannot wait for the workshop stuff. I think you guys are going to have so much fun. We're going to have so much fun with flowers. I'm really excited. Okay, so his little hat's on to start with, a little bit of foam, and then I've taken and we put the Spanish moss where the glue is poking out anywhere, and we are ready to start building in there. So whenever I'm building and I just put something on, like I'm always going to try to hold the foam. But if you have time, you can prep your base ahead of time, then come back, and then you don't have to be quite as worried about popping the foam off. But when you just put it on, you're just getting it set up, it could just pop off. All right, let's start with a little bit of fern. I'm not going to use a whole lot, but let's get a few pieces in here. Going to take and cut this one, and I'm going to put it into the twos again so I can get more cuts out of it, because we're not going so big on this one. The bunny head is pretty tall, so we had a lot of space, but this one we're just going to kind of go around the shape. So don't cut the bottom stems yet, because we might want some length on them. I'm just holding to push that up. Okay, I got all my little pieces here. I got a couple that are a little thicker. Let's use those. So we have more space on this side, so let's take the thicker one and go on the right with it and kind of start to shape it out. And this is just going to be a little bitty headpiece to the left. But if you have a craft show coming up, these are great to fill your booth. And if you have some, cute little pieces left of your collection that need a little loving, like that you've had for years, is a great way to take and add some loving when you put your decorations up. And it can be a spring, like this is a chick, it doesn't have to just be for Easter, it can be, but I can leave this up longer too. Okay, and then I'm going to take this piece and just kind of have it pop in. I can either go left or right. I'm going to just have it go right. I think it's a little simple one. And let her hang that way. And then I'm going to use one more to the left. Start to kind of fill out our base, right? Okay, kind of like a crisscross. That's our first step. Put some of the gypso in. Now if you push a gypso cluster all together, you get a nice little pretty cluster like this. And I think that would be really cute right along the head. So let's use a couple, maybe full strength. I love these. I just love that wildflower look. Oh, these are so cute. I'm gonna put, look how cute this is so far. I just put one on either side. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, here's some of our ranunculus. I'm gonna We've got some fun little pieces with it. I'm going to cut it down into its own little piece here. And then I like to usually wrap. If a stem comes loose, I wrap it around so I can get it all in its own cluster. I moved the speaker closer to me in case, not the speaker, the mic. So if I'm blowing y'all out now, let me know too. Make my own little cluster. I'm going into my foam right here. I'm working on either side of that main. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Look how cute this is gonna be. Okay, let's put one big cluster of the gypso in the middle because this one's not gonna have a main flower. It's gonna have this gypso. Oh, I have spoiled rotten poodles. They're just out of control. You don't want to watch one of those dog, obedience classes and then have like the worst dog obedience with your own dog. And then you realize you failed. This one's a little higher. I gotta pull it out, guys. It's a little too high. Oh my gosh. Well, it's fun. The dogs have their own, relationship, but Ari's always in trouble because she's being overly, I'm working on the outside of my triangle. I'm going to bring it in a minute, okay? I've got 2 on the outside. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, they'll sit for a treat and they'll come back and yell at them. Does that count? I think Ari's just a full-blooded poodle and she's just a diva, and so she's going to be the dominant one and you're not going to get to through it. Okay, we got a yellow nest going on up here on his head. So cute. I'm gonna add a little pink up there too and I've got 2 sides working. I'm gonna get some clusters of flowers in the middle and then we'll pop in some pink. I love it. But we're basically cutting everybody down small. We're taking our time. We're still using our principles of design, making our triangles and setting our perimeter. So I've got my first triangle on the right. I'm going to make one on the left. I'm going to do a little cluster in the middle of the ranunculus. And we're going to add, I've got all these too. We're going to add these white pieces that are coming off there too in a minute. I'm working on it. It's just, we got to take our time, go a little slow. She's going to be cute though. I'm excited about her. It just makes them whimsical, guys. It makes them whimsical. Okay, let me see if I can make that a little shorter, this guy here. Okay, there we go. Now, I want to put in some of those little white, well, let me put in a little pink first because I want to break up some of the yellow. This is so cute. It almost looks like a little nest on the head. I don't have any birds, but you could pop in a little pink bird up there. It would be so cute. I have to keep an eye out for that. See, I'm coming apart. I'm coming in with pink now, y'all. You can barely see it, but the pink's coming in. So, oh, this is cute. The pink is coming in there really cute. Look at that. Let me open that a little bit more. See it coming in? Oh, so cute. I can't wait to take pictures. They're gonna be adorable. So I'm cutting down these little white ones right now, and I'm gonna cut down some little yellow ones too that are in here. We're gonna put a little bit more in here to get it all cutesy cutesy. So I'm adding in the white now with the pink, and I think that's all looking really, really cute. You're looking at her from a weird angle, but from here she's really adorable. Only thing I might do is I might cut down this cluster just a little bit so you can see a little closer to her eyes. You know what, I'll push this up and then we'll bring in a little shorter piece in here. I'm gonna go a little shorter towards her face. You guys, I would encourage you to try a project like this, especially if you had a crazy day like today where I thought we have no Facebook, our business is in the commode, what are we gonna do? You know what, we're gonna take a deep breath and everything's gonna be okay, and we're gonna just control what we can control. And about all we can control is our reaction to all that, right? Sometimes I'm better than at than others. See how I tucked that in a little bit? It's almost like giving it a haircut. That's a little bit bigger. I'm gonna put a little more pink kind of towards the foreground. I think we did good on the shape, but I want a little more pink in here. Look how cute. This is so freaking cute. All right, I'm gonna bring this in. And let's go on the left. All right. I'm gonna put one more kind of coming up, I believe. I think that would be nice. So the key with this is just cut these short into little pieces. Don't think that they're too little. I mean, that's just kind of what you want to have going on here, and just kind of enjoy the process. I think these are a lot of fun. Now, you could also, like if you need, like I need to fill up my booth this week. I've got a show this weekend. I could go a lot smaller here, okay? I could use a little less floral. I could keep this a simple cluster. I could even staple gun with a bow. So you could do it like really full and more detailed, or you can keep it simple and easy. And what it helps you do is it helps you give a handmade touch to something that is not necessarily handmade, but it's going to give it that touch. It's going to set it apart. It keeps you separate from your competition because no one's going to do it like you do it, right? All right, I'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a great week. Bye, everybody.